Topping our news at 6, a Global News exclusive about who has the right to sell cannabis in Ontario.
Grocery giant Loblaws has been lobbying the Ford government to change the rules surrounding pot sales to allow it to get into the marijuana market. Our Queen's Park Bureau Chief Colin D'Mello joins us now with the details. Colin.
And Tracy, the sale of cannabis in this province is tightly controlled by the government. The government dictates everything from where the pot shops can be located, what those stores look like from the outside, and what can be sold on the inside. If chips are allowed, cannabis is not allowed, which is why Loblaws has been pushing the province for some major changes. They might feel like they're everywhere, but the sale of cannabis in Ontario is still fairly restricted. And now supermarket giant Loblaws is looking to change where weed can be sold, potentially upending the entire market.
What is being contemplated here would have major changes potentially on how cannabis would be sold.
Since 2019, the grocery giant has been lobbying the Ford government to allow cannabis to be sold inside Loblaws. Currently, pot can only be sold in a standalone shop and cannot be connected to any other business.
If you have to pass through another business to get to the store, they won't give you a license unless it's in a mall. That's one of the main reasons that companies like Loblaws and grocery stores and pharmacies, for different reasons, haven't been able to apply.
Loblaws has been asking for those rules to be relaxed, allowing them to create a store within a store to sell cannabis. While there is no indication that the Ford government is going to allow the change, competitors are already arguing against it. Small businesses worry it will edge them out.
If Loblaws were to enter, what you're doing is you're entering these big established chains that have the ability to steamroll the little guys, and they're coming with a lot more power. They have a lot more tricks up their sleeve, and you're introducing in a time when the industry is already suffering.
While larger retailers are raising concerns about children and access to cannabis.
We don't have any problem with competition. We just want to make sure that it's done within the current framework that is designed to ensure that only adults are able to enter and exit these stores.
While the Ford government has been cautious with its approach, political critics say they'll be keeping a close watch.
And policies should be made to the benefit of all Ontarians, weighing all factors and certainly in consultation with Ontarians and communities.
To ensure any cannabis changes are done responsibly. To be clear, just because Loblaws has been pushing for these changes, there is no guarantees the government is going to give in. The NDP, though, is raising some concerns, saying this government in particular tends to line up with the big boys like Loblaws and Walmart over the independent retailers in this province. Reporting live, I'm Colin D'Mello. Back to you.
Thanks, Colin.